Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for checking the video out today. We are going over something that I came across that honestly I think is just really funny, and I think you guys would, get a bit of a laugh out of it, but it's also really strange, We're looking here and it seems that Xbox may have finally gotten its own version of God of War, and when you see this, I mean, yeah, it's calling it a ripoff, but it really takes it to another level. It takes it to a level in which I don't know that this is even legal, but I'm also not sure that Sony's going to care that much. So before we get into this and before I show this to you guys, do me a favor. If you do enjoy the video or you enjoy this type of content, be sure to leave it a like. It really helps it out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if you feel so inclined, hit that join button and become a channel member. You can get exclusive early access to some of my videos and some of my content here on the channel. But diving into this, Eurogamer is reporting there is a rubbish God of War ripoff on the Xbox store. War Gods Zeus of Child. Yes, that just rolls right off the tongue there for about $3.50. And look at that. That is a unique and original character design for the game War Gods Zeus of Child. Look at that. I mean, I gotta say, whoever created this character model, they have a talent here. I don't think we've ever seen anything quite like this. So it says a cheap and god-awful God of War ripoff has been made available to buy on the Xbox store. It's called War Gods Zeus of Child and is priced at around $3.50. US dollars, and lets you jankily control God of War hero Kratos. Having bought the game and played it myself, I can tell you it is a worthless, minutes-long experience where you make Kratos slash aimlessly at a never-ending stream of enemies in an arena environment until you give up or Kratos dies. Now, there is a bit of video footage here so you guys can see for yourself. Now, it doesn't have any audio, and I think that's okay. I feel like audio would just probably degrade the experience even further, honestly. So let's give this a watch. It's only 2 minutes long. Let's see what this gameplay looks like. Right off the bat, yeah, it looks about as abysmal as expected. But wow, okay. Enemy design is looking pretty basic. Don't really think that's something we would see in God of War necessarily. Okay, apparently there isn't an animation for this character, who is clearly not Kratos, to walk backwards or run backwards. Instead, he just slides backwards. I don't know if that's like some type of ability he has or something. But, oh man, God, this is... Wow, this is truly atrocious. This is offensively bad right now. I mean, how are people able to sell this for money? This doesn't even seem legal. But I guess this is Xbox's version of God of War. This isn't coming from Microsoft. This isn't Phil Spencer and his Xbox Game Studios teams, trying to... Oh, wow, okay. He's just going out of bounds now. I guess you can just do that. Yeah, this isn't coming from Xbox Game Studios. This is... we're going to read about where this is coming from, actually. I think this is a problem, though. In all seriousness, I feel like this right here is a problem. We need less of this. This stuff needs to be eradicated from these storefronts and from these platforms. Like, this just shouldn't be allowed. I mean, if it's like somebody making this and it's free and whatever, and you for some reason want to play it, fine, I guess. I guess that doesn't hurt anything. But look at this. That's... Oh, that is ridiculous. That is... Again, that is offensively bad. I mean, just look at that animation there. That's... Yeah. Let's continue reading here. It says, developed in Unity, the game's geometry is easily broken by going out of bounds. It lacks any kind of in-game music or sound effects. Okay, so I thought that was just the video itself, but apparently there's just no audio. Kratos also does not have a backwards walking animation, so simply glides when placed in reverse. Maybe Sony Santa Monica needs to take some notes here. Something they can add to God of War Ragnarok. When Xbox boss Phil Spencer recently said his most anticipated game was God of War, it's unlikely he was talking about this. War Gods Zeus of Child looks to be part of the Xbox Creators Collection, an area of the Xbox store designed to sell games without Microsoft's usual certification and approval, and without support for achievements. In essence, the Creators Collection is a Wild West for game development, usable by anyone from small studios to students. So, man, still the store listing of War Gods Zeus of Child, which remains on sale at the time of writing, makes it appear like any other Xbox game. There's no reference to the Xbox Creators Collection on this page, and it displays a PEGI 18 rating for extreme violence, despite no listing for the game appearing on the PEGI's website. And then there is the very obvious issue that it uses a PlayStation mascot, both in-game and front and center of its promotional artwork. Yeah, I mean, look, we know Jim Ryan. He's out here. He's talking about brand saturation. He wants Kratos' face everywhere. He wants, Aloy and Nathan Drake and Jin Sakai, all these characters everywhere, Joel and Ellie and whatnot. I don't know that this is what he had in mind, but this is, I don't know, this is kind of great in a way, only because it's so laughable. And we know of at least one person here who actually paid for this game, but it was for the sake of creating this article and informing us that this exists. But I really do have to wonder if anybody on the Xbox platform is gonna buy this game, if anybody did buy this game. But there just seems to be so much wrong here, and I imagine that it's not going to stay this way for very long. I mean, how could a game like this remain on sale? This just seems straight up illegal, but it's just offensively bad. That's the thing, is it's one thing if you want to use Kratos' character model. It's another thing if you want to kind of rip off God of War. That's, I get that. I could see why people would want to do that. But when you just pump out something that's just literal garbage like this, come on, come on. If you're going to try to make Xbox's version of God of War, you could do a better job than this. You could absolutely do a better job of this. I know for a fact that that's a thing. It can be better than this. Kratos wants this to be better, all right? Clearly, whoever made this didn't actually play God of War 2018, because if they did, they would know that this isn't being better. It's not. So, yeah, I enjoyed making this video, guys. I thought you guys would enjoy this. So, leave your thoughts down below. What do you think of Xbox's own version of God of War, rip-off version, War Gods Zeus of Child? Is this going to be the game that makes you guys run out there and buy an Xbox Series X or S, or maybe, just start playing on Xbox? Let me know. Again, leave the video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification icon, and feel free to share this video out on top of all that. But until next time, guys, take care.